Today's horoscope, Sagittarius April 4th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Generally these days, you're enjoying a broader, more optimistic perspective. However, today's energies can challenge this outlook temporarily. Others may be withholding or critical, but it's best not to take these things too seriously. Constructive criticism is one thing, and today's fault-finding quite another, so aim to pay it little or no mind. However, you might identify flaws in a situation that lead to valuable improvements. With this managed, you might discover clever and novel ways to combine work and adventure or learning. Ideally, as the day advances, you pay more attention to your intuition instead of overthink things. Your love horoscope. Where is your power being taken away from you? Where do you need to set firm boundaries in your love life? For instance, Mercury the Messenger will be transiting through your expansive ninth house of adventure, belief systems, and unknown territory, inspiring and catapulting you forward with passion, but this is where things could get tricky. Meanwhile, the Moon will be sitting alongside Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, fogging up your 8th house of mergers, intimate unions, and soulmate connections, which means you may or may not necessarily know what you're getting into. Follow your instincts in the love department and be discerning. Your career horoscope. Take a leap of faith. Following a unique commitment could lead you to your professional fate and destiny, especially when Venus in Pisces squares the North Node in Taurus. The square could put some tension on your partnerships and obligations, particularly those that are a little left field. But partnering with unconventional individuals and working with atypical entities could lead to better security in your career. Although different from what you would expect to commit to, these agreements could add incredible value to your professional legacy. Your finance horoscope. Before leaving your financial sector today, the Moon will align with Jupiter and Neptune, as it has done with every visit this year. The difference this time is the planets of luck and dreams are just days away from aligning, and with Venus, the planet of money, returning next week, this can inspire your imagination and daydreams with perfect timing. Social life today. There is a world out there waiting to be discovered. Your increased dynamism will spur other people into joining in. Be flexible and spontaneous, maybe traveling to a new town or on a short journey. Rediscovering your own local area can also be very inspiring and even more enjoyable in the company of others. Your dating horoscope. You're feeling sensitive today. That's totally okay. Let your friends know that you're in a mood, and remember not to fly off the handle over any of the small stuff. Flirting tips. You feel independent, open to fresh experiences. Don't be rushed too quickly into anything, even if you've a real opportunity to get to know someone new and interesting. Irrespective of whether you fall hopelessly in love or have a set plan, your love life is evolving in new ways. Try to make them the best. Lucky numbers 5, 19, 32, 37, 41. Your well-being horoscope. The current planetary configuration impels you to examine your life with a healthy perspective. You could be working on a plan of how you would like to live your life over the next 25 years. You must endeavor to make your health choices consciously, for your bodies is the very structure in which you live. Give yourself all the help you need in figuring out what works best for you in terms of diet and exercise, and create a balance that enhances your well-being. Your daily numeroscope. Look for other ways to communicate your thoughts and feelings other than talking. Chances are, talk comes easily for you, but there is an infinite number of other ways to express yourself. Give writing, painting, drawing, music, sculpture, and any other art form that appeals to you a shot. You may discover many hidden talents on this day if you give yourself a chance. Don't spend time worrying about how good you are. Just enjoy the process. Try everything you can think of. Daily Planetary Overview. The Taurus moon links up with wildcard Uranus, which can infuse the day with a jolt of energy. Your emotions might not be the most predictable now, so take some time to do a grounding meditation or stretch before you continue with your day. Luckily, the energy here doesn't encounter much discord, so any surprises are likely to be good ones. Unfortunately, we could begin to see some cosmic conflict unfold later due to the changeable emotions that Uranus brings. This could make you feel as though your emotions are being repressed, and staying on top of your routine could prove difficult. If you're having a hard time managing your time, remember to be gentle and patient with yourself and others. You could also find that people are more standoffish now, but it's important that you not take this personally. It likely has nothing to do with you. Watch out for emotional spending right now as well. Don't blow your budget if you find yourself perusing your favorite online stores. As the evening rolls in, the energy becomes much more easygoing, and you'll have the opportunity to relax and release any stress or tension from the day. Sky for today. In the morning, the Taurus moon aligns with Uranus, provoking erratic behavior. We might receive information that prompts us to act out of character. Perhaps an intuitive or psychic hit demands that we suddenly shift the way we are doing things. As with any reactive impulse, we should seek to determine the origin of the stimulus. Are we leading with intention or allowing ourselves to be led out of anxiety? Are we permitting triggering feelings to hijack our decision-making abilities? We might be faced with an outside event over which we have no control. Conflicts with family members can be the culprit, in which case it is always reasonable to ask for time to process before coming to the table to have a difficult discussion. In the late evening, the Aries Sun creates a sextile to Ceres, affirming that how we care for others is informed by the strength of our individual perspective. Ceres in Gemini assists us in nurturing through speech, conversation, and holding space for others' opinions, nuances, and quirks. Yet Gemini care is not a matter of parroting, but of celebrating variety. We are not helpful when we mindlessly agree with another's opinions or chosen courses of action. We assist by offering our own perspective as a point of comparison. We assist by showing up, speaking our truth, and being a good listener for another who is questioning their personal process. Remember that advice does not need to be sugar-coated to be impactful. Being ourselves is the best way to be a support system. Oftentimes, others will find answers on their own if their conversational partner is present as they unpack their concerns.